So a brother says, we see many expat families in Saudi Arabia sending their daughters, 17 years plus, alone to foreign countries like the US, the UK, for higher education. Under what conditions is this permissible? They feel if they don't send them, their daughters will lose out to other girls, as education is really necessary in today's world. First of all, the biggest problem is when we do not estimate, understand, calculate well what is included in the equation. As Muslims, what is our priority? Entering Jannah. As Muslims, are we supposed to follow our whims and desires or Sharia? Definitely Sharia. As Muslims, is it best to fall into an illness or a disease, or to take your precautions from the very beginning and avoid it? Nobody says, let's fall in the disease and get the treatment afterwards. Definitely protection, taking your precautions is far better than falling into the disease and then acquiring and seeking medication. Now, a woman, a girl, what is she obliged to do? Where in the Quran does it say she has to pursue her academic teachings? She has to learn. She has to get a degree or a master's or a PhD. It doesn't say that. Generally speaking, Islam focuses on women taking their role in the community and society, and the most important is to take care of their homes, families, and children, because this is the community and the society. Islam does not promote them being CEOs or marketing managers or travelers or airline pilots or engineers. Islam doesn't prevent them from pursuing what they want, providing it falls under the guidelines of Sharia. And this is the most important thing. So now we go back to how to set the parameters of the problem to understand the problem. When you say that a lot of the families send their girls unattended to kafir countries to pursue their studies because they don't want them to fall short or to lose out to other girls, as education is important for women and for girls nowadays. It's a necessity. This is not true. If you mean that certain men demand and require that the woman they are to get married to must have a bachelor degree or a master's, then this is, true. Not all men demand this. Most men demand that a woman is righteous, practicing, beautiful, well-behaved, knows how to take care of children, knows how to take care of her husband. Her diploma or degree is good for decoration of the wall. It does not add any value to her marriage. Some men want a working woman who would pay and share the rent and the bills. A real man doesn't accept this. So a sensible woman would not look for such a suitor. Therefore, what is happening at the moment, where families are sending their girls unattended to kafir countries, is a grave mistake. And it indicates to you that it's a mistake that Allah Azza wa Jal prohibited a woman from traveling alone without a male mahram accompanying her. Allah Azza wa Jal prohibited a woman to get married without the approval and consent of her guardian, so that her decision making would be more logical and acceptable than when she makes it on her own. There are so many things that protect women in Islam. And definitely sending them unattended to a kafir country where everything goes and everything is encouraged that goes against Islam may help her in her studies, but it would definitely jeopardize her iman, her Islam. And it's like putting all the eggs in one basket, and you know what happens when it falls down. It all breaks. So this is not permissible. It is not part of what Islam teaches. A woman traveling alone is haram. A woman living in a kafir country is even worse, living alone in a kafir country. And alhamdulillah, we have Muslim countries, we have education that can be acquired in our own Muslim countries, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.